他的人是从那个 Prestige 进来的哈。哎，帮我拿回我的手机来，我要 share，在Apple 那边，mouse 给我哈。哦，要啊，谢谢你。Testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3。你有 cross post 到吗？因为但是只有2个人哦，就是我跟你。Hi, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear my voice? If you can hear my voice, kindly type yes. Welcome to our official launch of Tutanao Travel Prestige page today. Today is our first live from the Prestige page, and as promised to our audience, so from now onwards, every Friday 1 p.m. will be an English channels for sharing information about the tours that we launch and that we have. So we hope this page will be able to target to more audience for English speaking medias. So for first timers, welcome to share our Tutanao Travel Prestige page to many friends and to tag many of your friends to follow us and like and follow. Okay, so there will not be any language other than English from this prestige, and also all the articles being published will be officially in English. So as promised to our friends, so today here we are to officially launch the 2 Travel Prestige page. Okay, and of course I wouldn't expect many followers today will join in, but doesn't matter because everything will start from small, and then eventually we are able to grow our page to more and more fans to sit in, to join our live. Okay, so the beauty of the FB Live is because of the viral capacity. So sooner or later, there are many people who are able to spot us and then understand more of our nature of business. By the way, if you look at 229 Travel Prestige, and 229 Travel is a platform or a brand derived from WWM Travels, which is a licensed travel agency. So when you search from the Ministry of Tourism, you won't be able to capture 229 Travel, but you are able to see the name of WWM Travel, M. Sendran Berhad, being listed in our Ministry of Tourism. So we are licensed travel agencies. So to make people easy to remember us, then we came out a name called 229 Travel. So 229 Travel is actually a simple way of remember us is to go. Okay, there are always many people ask me why 229 Travel and why it's not this vacation, this holiday, this, and actually the meaning is very straightforward. It's to go. The 9 actually represent a G, so you can see to go travel. So sooner or later you can see in our pipeline we have group tours, we have series tour, we have incentive tour, we have tailor-made tours, we have private tours, and then we have many tours departing only 2 persons and 4 in a small group, 6, 8. So all this we can do. That is all our scope of business. Okay, so if you would like to know more about this, our packages or our products, so stay tuned to every Friday 1 p.m. So we will be explaining to you more and more of our products and our packages and our services. And the main reason, as I stress, is to cater for more people who are not able to understand our main page, because we will be heavily involved talking in Mandarin or Cantonese. So we also do not want to overlook, okay, the English speaking group of friends. So that is why we are here today. So, and we also have another 2 platforms called 2290 Travel Plus. Okay, so there is also different category of travelers, and so we have, of course, we have our main page called 290 Travel Elite. Okay, and then we also have a 290 Travel Click. So the click actually is to click a group, a pool of people who have the common interest. Okay, perhaps they are the youngest generation with the youngest mentality. Okay, so then this 229 Travel Click is also meant for them. So which means to say, when you go on Facebook, when you type 2290, this word, you will be seeing a list of 229 Travel platforms coming out to you. So actually these are all belongs to our pools of brands, okay, that serve different category of interest of people. Okay, so perhaps I'm able to explain well to everyone today. So let's get on to the main product of what I'm going to share with everyone today is our top seller products, which is the Wanderlust Europe Elite. Okay, so for those who are planning for your Europe vacation soon or next year, perhaps today is also a good learning. I wouldn't say learning, like it's a good information capturing. Okay, it's a good information capturing for few countries. So for you to prepare yourself when you are ready to travel to overseas, and of course, if you plan to, if your friends are planning to Europe also, you can also tag their name in. So at least today there will be no single word of Chinese. So I'm trying to control myself. Everything come out from my mouth must be in English. So I'm trying my level best. Moi Chu, hi, good afternoon. Okay, Prestige finally live. Okay, thank you for your support. So try not to influence me to speak in Mandarin. So I will force myself not to throw out a single word of Mandarin or Cantonese. Okay, so as I mentioned, we started off this Europe package a year ago. We didn't call our Europe tour Europe Elite. Europe Elite actually is an enhanced or upgraded version of what you can see in the market. And we are also very proud. After selling so many tours since last year, until today, I personally still do not see a similar route which can go near to our program. Okay, the reason why, because this is called Western Europe. Western Europe, which cover a couple of countries, actually is a very broad continent. Okay, and how do you able to spend sufficient time in certain countries and do a slightly in-depth tour in their particular cities and give you more time for your shopping, for your photo shooting, okay, for you to enjoy the beauty of the cities. Instead of you travel city from city, cities from city, that is, you are always seeing this in the market. There are a lot. Okay, so the price also, you will notice that they are also cheaper. The reason why cheaper, because there are a lot of meals are not being arranged. They are also, the hotels are quite a distance away. So when we plan the entire itinerary since few years ago, and especially this year, we launched the Europe Elite version, which is the upgraded version. So which are able to help us to save 1,500 kilometers of travel distance. So if you save this travel distance of 1,500 kilometers, meaning to say we save more time. So when we save more time, so we are able to let our customers enjoy the scenery with more time. Okay, so rather than you travel from another city and then you backtrack. So this itinerary, actually they do not have a backtrack itinerary. We fly into one city, one country, and then we fly out from another country. So I hope today session is able to give you a very good overview of the Europe, Western Europe countries that we are covering. Okay, let's move on straight to the slideshows. Do throw any questions that you have along the way. So if I'm able to answer, so I'll answer to you. If I'm not, then I will find the answers for you lah. Okay, let's kick start, and you can say hello to me. See who are you, where are you from. Okay, I hope I'm able to see some new faces. Chotomate. Why I say I don't speak Mandarin, I speak Japanese. 这个哦 Okay. Okay. Actually, the first slides of this Europe, actually, we miss out one key slide. The Wanderlust Europe Elite actually covers few countries. Number one is the Netherlands, or you know that as Holland, okay. And second country is Belgium. The third country is France, okay, and Germany, and last but not least is Switzerland. So this itinerary covers these five countries, okay, and the package is 11 days, 8 nights. Immediately you would think that yes, are we able to cover all the five countries within 8 nights? Okay, if you seriously look into it, actually it is not. Okay, but what we do is we give you the essence of every countries, every cities, and we align the program in such a way that you will have sufficient time in the cities of the country, so that give you more time to explore the sightseeing. Okay, when you look at the upgrade number one, you will notice that for those travel packages available in the market, they are not flying into the Amsterdam, Netherlands directly, or Amsterdam. You will notice that our program actually flies straight to, of course, is via Dubai, okay, because we are flying via Emirates. So we are flying into Amsterdam. So Amsterdam itself, we spend 2 nights. So we don't usually change hotel every night. So that is the pattern of 2 night travel. We always strive to lessen the change of hotel. So give you the extra additional night to enjoy, okay, within the vicinity. So when we fly into the Amsterdam, we have 2 nights overnight in Amsterdam city itself, and then our next destination will be in Paris. So we spend 3 nights in Paris. Okay, so we only break the nights in when we travel to the border between Switzerland and Germany, so which is in Colmar, and the last 2 nights we are staying in the Zurich, Switzerland. So and we are flying out from Switzerland. So the entire program is aligned in such a way that it's a very ideal. I would say until today, this is still a very ideal program for you to consider. That proved us right, because from the number of people register with us and the number of tours that we have departed, so that proved that many people love this program. And they love this program. Another reason is we have 3 nights continuous stay in Paris. Okay, so that I will explain to you later. And number one upgrade version is what we do in Amsterdam programs. You notice that many people they seldom touch on the. Just a moment. They seldom touch on a place called Giton. Giton is a very unique, okay, sightseeing place in Amsterdam, because there is about an hour travel distance from the town. So a lot of itineraries available in the market, because they are too rushed in these cities, so they do not have time to let you visit to Giton. Okay, but since we are flying in directly to Amsterdam, so then we are able to bring you to visit to Giton. Okay, and in the Giton itself, we also arrange a private boat tour for our travelers, okay, to enjoy, okay, the scenery of this Giton. Giton actually is a signature, I would say, is a signature, or is the icon of Amsterdam. So I would say, if without seeing the Giton, actually, it is not a really an Amsterdam tour by itself. So that's why, by saving more time, we add into a Giton, And then we also add into another historical city called Utrecht. Okay, Utrecht is also a mid-century town in the Amsterdam itself. Many people, when you come to Amsterdam, you always spend your time at Dam Square. Okay, I'm sure Dam Square is a very famous square that a lot of people know of. But in fact, if you want to go to the historical site of Amsterdam, Utrecht is actually a very unique ancient town, whereby you can see the nearby the canals. There are also shops and coffee shops, restaurants by the canal itself. So that actually you wouldn't see it at when you visit to Amsterdam, Dam Square. So that's why when I did my first visit few years ago, so I insisted that if I am given a chance to bring our travelers to this place, okay, I would love to, okay, and there is a cartoon called Miffy. So this is also the homeborn place for the Miffy. So we are adding on these two special place of interest to include, of course, besides this, the Franciscan tour, the Volendam tours, okay, all these are still in the program. But what we do is we added on these two places for our travelers to see, to do a more in-depth of Amsterdam. Okay. And upgrade number 3 is we are also able to spend a night in this Colmar. Colmar actually is a French city. It's actually bordered by this Germany and France. So there was the Japanese comics, okay, so who used this as to inspire him to to make this film actually is from the Colmar fairy town itself. So also we, true enough, many of our travelers this year visited to Colmar and they love the city so much. Okay, so this is a city bordered by Germany and France. So how do we travel from France, from Paris to this Colmar? When you look at the map, this is actually the longest journey. The longer journey, meaning to say by travel by coach, you need at least about 7 hours all the way. So what we did, we used a TGV train from Paris, okay, bring our guests all the way to Colmar City without bringing your heavy luggages, and just travel relaxingly, okay, onto this TGV high-speed train to the city of Colmar, and then we save the travel distance. So for what you have heard until now, the entire travel distance actually has been minimized, and the tour is out from Zurich. So you notice that this 11 days 8 nights give you the lesser the lesser travel distance and give you more place of interest. Okay, feel free to type your question if you have anything to ask. So this is the TGV high-speed train from Paris to Colmar. Only take 2 hours plus. It's less than 3 hours. So it's a scenic train, high-speed train. So you would not see this itinerary available in the market, and because, as I mentioned, Total Travel is a team of people who always derive our own program, derive our own itinerary, okay, even from China to America to all the destinations. So this actually is designed by me personally, okay, because I wanted to have this route to save more time. So, true enough, many people love this itinerary, and we still continue to stay 3 nights in Paris. If you look carefully into the available products in the market, you will notice most of the itinerary, I would say all, are traveling from Amsterdam via Belgium or Brussels and arrive at the city of France, okay, the capital city is Paris. So it's already late night, okay? So you have one night overnight in Paris. The second day is a very hectic day. You need to do city tours. You need to bring our travelers to shopping at the Galeries Lafayette, and then perhaps you might need to go to the Eiffel Tower. So this day is very hectic and it's a very rushing day. And for your information, Paris is also a city with traffic jams. So I noticed most of the tours, okay, spend 2 nights in Paris. So the second day is a very rushing day, and the following day is a time for you to depart to the next country or the next city. So by having that, into my plan of considerations, I extend to 3 nights. When I extend to 3 nights, the whole program become relaxed, and you have one day of free day. One day of free day, actually, it is also mostly accepted by all of our travelers. They are so happy, and they tell us that we shouldn't, in the future, we must maintain this pattern of 3 nights continuous stay in Paris. Because of the extra days, you are able to slow down your pace in Paris. You can either choose to visit Disneyland, or you can either choose to stroll along these Champs-Élysées, okay, the shopping districts. You can also spend another half a day shopping, or you can you can have a cup of coffee by the Seine River Cruise, nearby the Eiffel Towers. You can do many things. You can also do photo shootings by the Seine River Cruise, okay, with the Eiffel Tower as a background. Okay, so there are many things you can do, but in fact, if you love to continue shopping, this day, actually we do not fully consider it is a free day for you. What we do is we still have our coach ready to send you to the factory outlet. Okay, they're 45 minutes away from the city of Paris. It's called La Vallée outlet, designer outlet. We are sending you to the outlet, and then we will let you have at least 6 hours of shopping time, and we even bring you back from the outlet to the hotel. Okay, so which means to say, if you really do not know what to do, then you can just follow the coach to the outlet and spend your days at the outlet. Because outlet, there are a lot of restaurants, okay, there are a lot of shops for you to visit. So then you can follow the coach back to the hotel. So that is the beauty of our free day. And you notice until today, not others of our competitor follow this. And in fact, this is widely accepted by ours for those who book our tours. Okay, an overview of the map now only come out. So you see that our plane actually land at the capital city of the Netherlands, which is Amsterdam, and we have 2 nights continuous stay in Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam travel to Brussels. When we do a half-day city tour in Brussels, and we end the day in Paris. So Paris, continuous 3 nights overnight in Paris. From Paris to Colmar is via the TGV train. Okay, and TGV train, after TGV train, we have an overnight in Colmar, and from Colmar, we have our last 2 nights in Switzerland. Okay, so this is the entire routine. You notice there is no backtrack, and then to let you have enough time, sufficient time to spend, okay, during the journey, 11 days, 8 nights. So, as I also mentioned to you, most of most of the Amsterdam sightseeing, a must-see place, okay, also we have included in, but even that we have added on Giton and Utrecht, the ancient town, into our program. So give you more relaxed time to visit these places. Okay, and this is Zansistan, and this is the Giton tour. Okay, Giton tour. We have chartered a private tour to bring our guests to enjoy. Okay, this is also an heritage. Okay, and you can only see this in when you, in the whole world. I would say you can only see this kind of houses in the Amsterdam itself and perhaps Giton itself. Okay, and this is Utrecht. I love this place. You notice under the bridge, actually these are the restaurants entrance, and there's the shops entrance. So when you are in Amsterdam, Dam Square, you wouldn't see this type of I would say shops underneath the bridge. So this is a very typical Utrecht town. Uh, it's a mid-century town until today. Okay, I personally I like this town so much, and you can choose to have a cup of coffee by the Utrecht town. Okay, and you know this is the Utrecht town. Canal Cruise. Canal Cruise also is also not to miss, and it's also been part of the itinerary. And Volendam, okay, a fish village whereby we will have our lunch by the Volendam. Okay, there are some shops available in this Volendam. If you like to buy the fish manax lah, the Holland t-shirts lah, okay, so this is where actually you can find them. Okay, and when coming to Paris, okay, so as I mentioned to you, 3 nights continuous stay in Paris, and then we do a Paris city tour, passing by the Louvre Museum, and not many people will admire, okay, what is underneath the Louvre Museum, the Mona Lisa pictures. So there are people who love to see this, and during the free day itself, you can also buy your own tickets and you can also visit the Louvre Museum. So that is why we have a continuous 3 nights in Paris. You can do a lot of things. Okay, shoppings. Okay, so this is Galerie Lafayette, a place that you should not miss. For those who have been to this place, you will notice to do your shopping. Actually, we give you few hours also. It is not enough time. Reason being, you need to buy, you need to shop, and you need to pay, you need to do the tax refund. So there's a lot of time spent into doing all these things. So that's why during the next 3 days, some of our friends will revisit to the Galerie Lafayette again to continue to the shopping, because you need to queue up, okay, some brands. So it is not that you go and buy and that's it. So sometimes you need to spend time to look at the available models. So that is called shopping lah, by the way. So with the additional days, so this actually give you the flexibility of doing what you plan to do. Okay, and we are starting to sell our packages for next year onwards. Okay, now you can register for 2025 from mid-March to May. Okay, many people know about the Kuchenhof is the key flowers of to see when you're in Amsterdam, which is the tulips. Okay, the tulip garden, the Kuchenhof garden. The Kuchenhof garden is only open during mid-March and May. So this is a must-see garden when you are there. And every year during this season, we have received the most travelers. We have sent the most travelers to our Western Europe, okay, our Wanderlust Europe Elite packages. So if you want to plan for your next year mid-March to May, okay, stay zoom into our available dates. Then we have already couple of people already starting to book their departures, and we have all the dates available at the moment. Yeah, And if there is no Keukenhof Garden, you are out of the Keukenhof Garden season, the tulip seasons. So we will also bring you to a place called it's a flower auction. It's a flower auction whereby you can see how the flowers being together at a central place and then being shipped out, individually by by huge carton by cartons. So this is called the flower auctions. I'm sure you have been to Japan. There's some of your the Tsukiji fish market, the fish market, auctions. So this is the flower auctions that available and this is the largest in the world. So which is in Amsterdam. And this is the Lavali village. The Lavali village, which is 45 minutes away from the city. And you will notice most of the itineraries when you cover to Paris, most of the travel itineraries do not cover to Lavali village outlet. And why are we able to do this? Because we have extra day. Because of we have extra day, then we are able to cater for another full day shopping at Lavali outlet. So of course, for those who are not keen to do shopping, as I mentioned, there are many other things that you can do, because opposite the Lavali outlet is also the Disneyland. So if you are Disneyland fans, so you can hop on to our coach to Lavali outlet, and then you can take a taxi to Disneyland easily, and then you can take a cab, grab back to hotel by yourself. So it is not difficult. Just be extra careful of the pickpockets, especially in Paris and Italy. So these are the two countries that be more cautious, of your belongings. And when we are heading to Germany, before entering to Switzerland, so we are passing by to Rhine Falls scenery, Rhine Falls, and also we are going to this cuckoo factory. Cuckoo factory. So when I say cuckoo clock, a lot of people, many people will know where is cuckoo clock. The original birthplace of cuckoo clock is from this what you call Black Forest. Black Forest place. And we are also visiting this place, and we are arranging pork knuckle meals for everyone. And in fact, the entire tours, a lot of meals being upgraded. 4 meals being upgraded. Like when we are in Switzerland, the cheese fondue is a must to try, number one. And when we are in Germany, the pork knuckles is also must try. And when we're in Paris, we also introduce the seafood meal. The seafood platters with the snail, is very famous. So every countries we are trying to arrange the local delicacy with upgraded meal for our travelers. And there is only one optional activity in Switzerland, so which is the second highest mountain of Switzerland, the Mount Titlis. At the moment, I can remember is charging about 130 Swiss franc. There's 2 highest mountain in Switzerland. Number one is Jungfrau, which if you plan to visit to Jungfrau, and perhaps you need to consider our Swiss tour, the in-depth Wanderlust Switzerland. So, but this is the second highest Swiss mountain, which is called the Mount Titlis, and this is the optional activity. This is the only optional activities available for you to decide whether you want to go up or not. But through our experience, 100% of our travelers will choose to go, because since I'm already here, I wouldn't want to miss this. And why do we do this as optional? Because sometimes it's the weather issue. So if we include in, then it will be a lot of hassles. So if weather permits, okay, then we will do this as optionals. Okay, so this is the Rhine Falls. Before heading to Switzerland, so this is where we will bring you to see a Rhine Falls. Before coming to see the Niagara Falls of Americas and Canada, so this is another good falls that you can see, okay, and very beautiful sceneries. Rhine Falls is a falls between Switzerland and Germany, okay. And of course, when you are heading to the Mount Titlis, before going up to Mount Titlis, there is a town called Engelbert. So this Engelbert is a city where you can spend some time. Okay, so this is where we are. It's a cable car station to bring you up to the Mount Titlis. So Engelbert. And Lucerne City Tour is also part of the place. In Zurich, or we call this 11 days, 8 nights covers Switzerland. Which part of Switzerland it covers? Actually, it covers Zurich and Lucerne. Okay, Zurich and Lucerne, the most important ancient towns or financial town of Switzerland. So Zurich and Lucerne. Of course, if we mention Interlaken, Bern, all this being covered, no, because it is only one part of the Switzerland that we are covering. If you love to travel to the rest of the cities, you might need to take up our in Wanderlust Switzerland full package that is on the in-depth. Okay, it goes to different. It covers different cities and give you different experiences. Okay, so Lucerne is a very famous town, and suddenly come out Dam Square. Why? Oh, this is Amsterdam. Okay, it's Amsterdam, and some pictures of the Netherlands. Okay, and I think we have missed out the Belgium. When you are in Belgium, the Atomium is also at the Grand Place and the Mannequin Piece. All this is not to miss. Okay, when you are in this is a Mannequin Piece, you will not miss when you're traveling to Brussels at the what do you call the Belgium chocolate birthplace. Okay, Arc de Triomphe. Okay, and a lot of beautiful sceneries. Okay, and also when you notice that when we launch our tour, we would not launch our tour during the hottest seasons. Okay, so you notice that either we open our tours during March to May, or even year end from now onward till December. So we want to give you a good weathers when you travel to all these beautiful cities. Okay, Lake TTC. Just like I mentioned, the cuckoo clock is from TTC. Okay, so the place called TTC. So this is also the Lake TTC, whereby we enjoy our pork knuckle meals here. Okay. Coming down to the hotel accommodations, all are based on 4 stars accommodation. So we have, by the way, the reason why we started off Prestige page is because I would say all of our European tour, Italian tour, and Switzerland tour, our tour manager is able to speak in bilingual. So when you are other races, so when you join our tour, we are able to arrange a separate meals. If you say you are Muslim travelers, okay, so we can also arrange other type of meals for you, so not to worry. And then our tour manager is able to speak good English, so we are able to converse in both languages. So that is why we always love to bring different races of our Malaysians to overseas, okay, especially in European countries. Okay, all the accommodations are based on 4 stars. 3 nights continuous stay in Paris and 2 nights in Switzerland, and 2 nights in Netherlands and 1 in Colmar. So you see our pattern of accommodation arrangement. We do not change hotel mostly every night. So that is our patterns. German sausage with beer, these are the special gourmet that we have included. And we're in Brussels, mussels in white wine. Okay, so this is a unique, a special dish that we have added on. German pork knuckles, escargots, not snail, so sorry, I mentioned. This is called escargot, okay, escargot and cheese fondue meal. So total about 5 special gourmet meals are being included into this travel package, and same goes to next year. We will also we will follow back the same pattern of meals arrangement and itinerary arrangement. So itinerary wise, flying from Kuala Lumpur to via this year we have traveled via Singapore Airlines and Emirates via Dubai to Amsterdam, and day 1 to day 3 Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Paris, and then 1 night Paris, 5th and 6th night in Paris. So Paris to Como, okay, and from Como via TTC to Zurich, and then Zurich 2 nights, and from Zurich fly out to Kuala Lumpur. Trust me, if you look into this itinerary, the objective of today's sharing session is for us to share with you an ideal itinerary or program, how we do this. And once you get understand to this itinerary, you are able to compare with other available itineraries in the market. Then sooner or later you will come back to us. We are confident you will come back to us and why you choose our itinerary, because we have a good design of itinerary, we have good accommodation arrangement, we have most importantly, we have a good pool of tour manager within our groups. So a good tour manager will bring you it's actually the last mile of your happiness, okay, during the tour. Today you can go see our Wanderlust Travel Elite page. There are people today coming back from Switzerland, and there are already some reviews being written to our page, and they are all good. Okay, they enjoy the tour, they enjoy the arrangement, they are happy with the tour managers, everything overall they are happy. So this is what we hope to see, and we are always getting this review back to our Facebook page. Okay, and these tour packages we are selling all in. I believe next year, if you book now, there will not be any price increase unless we have fully sold all the dates, and then we launch new date, the price will be higher. Okay, so all in is 14,699 and include the round trip international ticket and train, okay, TGV train, exclusive itinerary, 3 nights in Paris, special arrangement to Giton and Utrecht, visits to Franciscan and Volendam, travel insurance, train ticket, cruise tickets, okay, the fee of tour managers, Acon coach, we are using the biggest coach, 55 seater coach, bilingual speaking professional tour managers, and 8 breakfasts, 6 lunch, and 7 dinners. Almost, I would say, is all meals are included. As there is only 1 day is not taken care, which is the free day in Paris. So this is all you have to spend. And if you compare to outside, sometimes you find that the price is much cheaper, but there are a lot of meals are not taken care, a lot of entrance are not taken care, a lot of activities that you need to add on. So you do not know actually how much you need to spend in the end. So there is no hidden cost, no hidden charges. Everything is being transparent to you. So our last available date is December 10. Okay, so if you are keen to visit Europe December winter, so you might grab the last 4 seats available. Other than that, so you are looking at the next year date, January, especially March, April, May, the whole year's dates are available for you to book, and there are people already starting to book March 26 because of the Kuchenhof, the tulip season. Okay, the Kuchenhof Garden is officially open till first or second week of May. So this is the peak season for every years of our tour. So do consider this date if you are interested. And if you want to read in details our itinerary, so you can just comment Europe, EUROPE, so you will get the full set of our itinerary, and then you're able to please share with your friends and make them aware of this itinerary available in the market, a special, a unique itinerary and carefully planned itinerary for your friends to consider to join us. So comment Europe and you get the itinerary. And of course, today is the first day of our elite page. Not elite page, it's a prestige page launching. So I'm happy I'm able to finish, okay, the Europe product sharing in English, okay, and not throwing out a single word of Mandarin, and this should be carry on. So sooner or later we are able to develop a pool of English speaking friends into this prestige page, and we are able to launch more date, okay, maybe in purely speaking in English, okay, possible, and very little in Mandarins. So because in Malaysia we are one Malaysia, we have more other races, so we can't force other races to learn our Mandarin, okay, and also many of our Chinese also we don't speak. We can speak, sometimes we don't tend to understand clearly the Mandarin essence. So to have English speaking tour is a necessity, especially in the Malaysian market. So we are heading to that, and we are learning to that. We are trying our level best to cater and to go a little bit further and come up more travel packages, especially some China destination. Also, we are also going to convert to bilingual tour guide. But to be honest to you, when especially in China, it's very difficult to do a translation or do a history telling in English. Okay, most of y'all have been to China destinations. For English speaking friends, you will know it is not easy to understand. For China people to speak in English is one part, and for them to translate into the thousand years of China histories to you, okay, there's so many the poems of Chinese. So if you want them to translate to you in our way of understanding, it is actually very difficult. So especially in China, we can always arrange English speaking. I would name them as translator. It is low standard level of translator. Okay, so most of the time that you will not tend to, somehow or other you don't get a clear translation, a clear briefing, okay, story history telling from them. So no choice, okay, we had to live with it. But same goes to a lot of European countries. When you are in Balkan or you're in certain countries, France, if you engage a local French guide to do an English commentary, or Eastern Europe, so you also will tend to have the same problem. You don't understand the English well, okay? So sometimes guess here and guess there, okay? Finally, you don't have to be a translator. Looking forward to a first trip to Italy next month. Yes. Next month, if it's in Lina Tan or not Lina Tan, also not to worry. They are good in commentator. Okay, so especially in Europe, no problem. All our Europe guides, okay, they are able to speak bilingual, so not to worry. Okay, so do enjoy the trip and give us more feedback. And I'm thirsty, dry. Okay, so that's all for my part of sharing today, and happily managed to finish off on time. And there are more to come. Do share and tag more friends to join in every Friday. Next Friday I won't be around, but my colleague Rachel will be able to continue this session, and because I'll be in Guangzhou leading tour again, okay, and there are many tours towards the year end, but we still find time to accommodate for this session. Do bring more friends to join in and understand, and bring us more questions, and if anything that we can improve, okay, we will always try to improve, okay, our itinerary, because we have so many programs coming along our way under the 229 Travel Plus, to China destinations, to perhaps just now we just finished a discussion with our Netherlands counterpart, okay, a very experienced friends of in Netherlands. We are going to do actually we have got a in-depth tour of Netherlands that is called the Rediscover Netherlands. So next year March we have 2 groups departing to Netherlands, and I also have asked him to prepare the itinerary from the Netherlands to the Normandy continent. Normandy, I'm not sure whether you all know. Normandy is actually the northern part of France. Okay, the Ville, Treville, and then the Saint Michel. Okay, so that an island when when there is an a city on the island called Saint Michel. So this itinerary, I also want him to make it out, and then from there we are also want to do a smaller group tours to these places. Okay, so there is a unique. So all the programs have been developed from 229 Travel is unique, and you can't compare with outside itinerary, because when we do design our itinerary, we don't look at their itinerary, we just look at the how we want to bring our travelers to enjoy to the most at a well-planned itinerary within the 7 or 8 nights or 9 nights program. So we draw our itinerary. From there we choose our hotel, we pick the restaurant, so everything is done by us. So you notice that why other people always say, do you sell these packages, do you represent this company, do you sell their packages? No, 229 Travel is solely selling our own itinerary, our own program. Everything is derived by the whole team, everything is by ours. We are the marketing team, we are the manufacturers, we are the advertising agency. Everything is done by in-house. So that actually make us difference. Okay, so any more question to ask? Today crowd is not many, so I'm happy because I'm expecting 5 people to join in, because Prestige page is still new and just able to qualify to do the live video. So today I have doubled up to more. So I hope the next session will get more and more people come in. So today is Friday. So tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday. We'll be back into the Chinese elite page. So for me to have a half an hour session with everyone. So if you have Chinese friends who love to listen more into Chinese, you can get them to like our 229 Travel Elite page. So tomorrow is every Saturday is a half hour, an hour spent with me for chit chat or a lot of things that we can catch up over the week. Okay, so I'm on time. So let's meet up next week again, same time, and do share this post if you find it is useful for European tour understanding. So feel free to share and tag to your friends, and we look forward to see you again next week. Okay, thank you and goodbye. 准啊